Hey everybody, I am attempting my very first vlog. I'm in my closet right now. We're getting ready to go to church and I'm supposed to be getting ready but you know, ooh, it's so bright. But I just wanted to try this out, see if I actually remember to do it. I've got crazy hair this morning. I just feel like a lot of my videos are so structured and I have to have notes involved because there's a lot of tips and things. So I wanted to do something a little bit different, so maybe you could see a different side of my life. And we are getting ready to go to church with my parents, which will be fun. They're actually going to come with us. I haven't gone to church with my parents when I got married and moved to the next city over. I mean, it's like a 20-minute drive, but they go to their church and we go to a church that we have found with our family. And so we don't ever get to go together anymore. So this will be fun. And I kind of miss going with my parents, but we are getting ready to leave. And then after that, we'll probably go have lunch somewhere, hopefully Panera. And I'll see you guys soon. I also wanted to tell you guys what we did yesterday. It was really fun. Lately, I've been taking my girls to Michael's every Saturday morning. They have a kids club craft every Saturday from 10 to 12. And it's $2 a kid, so it's really inexpensive. And I just leave them in that little room and kind of shop around. So it's really fun for them. But then also Toys R Us had a princess event. So they got to go and decorate a princess ornament for their Christmas tree. So that was really fun. We just went shopping and it was just a nice, fun, relaxed Saturday. So that is something to check into if you're looking for a really inexpensive craft to do with your kids. Then definitely check out Michael's. Next week we're going to go to Lowe's. That'll be our first time going to the Lowe's clinic for kids. I think they're making like a wooden train or something like that. So I thought that'd be really fun. So we probably won't go to Michael's next week just because we're going to do the craft that Michael's is doing at home anyway. And we'll just save the $4 and just go to Lowe's. It's free anyway. And I'll let you guys know how that worked out.
I thought this was really funny. It's a brush phone selfie brush at Sally's.
Okay, I hope you all can hear me. I'm on my way. Whoa, Nelly. Sorry, I dropped you. I'm on my way to Staples right now. I know the lighting's crazy, but the sun is really bright today. I've got a couple errands to run, and so I need to go to Staples, and then I'm going to go to the library and pick up a couple things I had on hold. I had the Kevin Hanks Chrysanthemum. I think that's who wrote it. It's the little mouse kind of characters. I've got to pick that up. That's a book about truthfulness that we're going to incorporate with my older daughter's workbook about truth, and my younger daughter's too young to do that one, so I'm finding things for her that will supplement. So when my older daughter is doing the workbook, my younger daughter we can read the book together. So I'm doing that, and then I'm going to go to Kroger and get some lunch meat and some stuff like that for my husband, because I cook at home pretty much every night for supper, but sometimes we don't have leftovers for him to take to lunch. And when he just recently switched jobs where he is now, there's like 3 restaurants in town, so there's not many places for him to pick from. So he's going to start taking his lunch more often. So that way, if I get some lunch meat and some bread and stuff like that, he will be able to take his lunch even if there's no leftovers. Which, I mean, I get bread. I get the Simple Truth, the Kroger brand Simple Truth organic whole wheat bread. I really like that. But he doesn't like it. So I'm going to get him just plain old white bread. Right. This is probably going to be the worst vlog ever. It is my first one, so you'll have to excuse me. If it's something that I end up keeping up with, I will try to figure out a better way to film. But right now, I'm just kind of holding it straight out, and I'm not looking at myself, so if it's shaky or if I'm out of, whoa, everything just slid out of the chair. If I am out of focus or whatever, then I'm sorry. But I thought this would be a really fun way to talk to you guys, and like I said earlier, to show you a different side of my life, because I am usually just kind of, I hope not preachy, but you know, most of my videos are different types of tips and suggestions for different topics, and you know, we do the craft videos too, which those are more fun. But I just want to try to do something a little different, and I don't want my kids to be on camera, so it's going to be a little hard when they're around to film and not get them in the camera. I don't mind if their voices are in there, and they have code names for each other, which that suits them just fine, because they pretty much call each other fake names all the time anyway. Most of the time they're playing either Elsa and Anna, so my oldest is always Elsa and the younger one is always Anna, or they're playing My Little Pony, and the youngest one is Pinkie Pie, and my older one is Twilight. So they're used to calling each other by fake names. It's me who cannot remember to call them those, and so like in the craft video I did recently with the gingerbread houses, I kept calling them by their names, and I was going to have to edit it out so many times that I ended up just taking all the sound off the video and putting Christmas music over it, which turned out cute, I think, in the end anyway. But, you know, I cannot make myself call my children Pinkie Pie and Twilight. That's just not normal. So anyway, almost to Staples. I'm going to do that real quick. And even though I'm in a hurry, I'm kind of like doing power errands. It'll still be fun to get out for a little while and do some stuff by myself to, you know, just be by myself pretty much. So I will see you guys pretty soon whenever something else interesting happens, and I'll see you in a minute. Bye. So I just got back in the car from Staples, and I wanted to show you what I found. I mentioned it, I think, in one of my other videos. I don't typically buy the game cartridges for any of the LeapPad or Leapster GS products just because it's cheaper to buy the download card at Amazon and then use the coupon codes at the Leapfrog website. But in this case, it was, of course, way cheaper. They had all their Leapfrog products for 40% off, and this game in particular was on clearance already for $8. So the 40% off actually worked on top of the $8. And then when I checked out, there was like another instant savings. So I paid $1.80 for this game, and it's regularly $24.99. And it's going to be perfect for my preschooler. I'll probably save it for her birthday, which is in a month anyway. But it is math. It's the Hello Kitty sweet little shops. And when I was there, I also noticed they did have some of the tag books. So if you all have been looking for a good deal to use the coupons that were floating around, the Peely coupons that were floating around back in the summer, you can still use the manufacturer's coupon in addition to the Staples sale and the Staples clearance price. So just want to give you all a heads up to hit Staples up if you have one in your area and see if you can find any good deals. My husband surprised me with these that he found at Walmart, which typically, I mean, when I was a kid, I used to have all kinds of Christmas earrings that I would get at Claire's, if anybody remembers that place. But for some reason, when I was at Walmart a couple weeks ago, I saw the earrings they had and I like flipped out. Well, he was with me when that happened, and he surprised me with these. You'll probably see these in a video, a couple videos. I had those on in some videos I made last night. I think my favorite ones are these, but I don't know if I'll be able to wear them because my husband and I both are really annoyed by annoying repetitive noises, and if I have bells attached to my head, I'm not really sure that's not going to be annoying, but I'll share them with my daughters too, well, at least my older daughter. And I just thought they were really cute and really inexpensive. Check out Walmart if you are looking for some cute Christmas earrings. So we are in the middle of doing candy cane crafts that you will see in a video coming up next week. Just wanted to show you what we were doing this afternoon. We've done a couple things already. They did a coloring sheet, and we made little foam candy canes.
They're really fun.
And yeah, they're fun, and now they're working on tissue paper candy canes. So be on the lookout for that video. Hey everybody, I am sitting in my closet again right now. It's like the only place I can get some peace and quiet sometimes, not all the time. I didn't vlog any yesterday. We had a family emergency, but today is going to be a better day because my husband surprised me last night and told me that he's going to be off work today. He hasn't been getting many days off lately just because of his new job and the schedule and everything. So that's exciting. It was a nice surprise. And he brought me home some Starbucks. He put it in a fancy cup for me, so we're sharing a, what does he call it? Java chip frappuccino, I think it's what it is. I'm just recently getting into this because I usually don't like coffee, but if you can make it taste like chocolate, it's not so bad. But we are probably going to just run errands. I think we're going to meet my mom for lunch, and then I'm planning to go to Ulta and look for the new CoverGirl foundation. The one that has like a little applicator sponge. I love the Revlon Color Stay Whipped Foundation. That's my favorite. That's my go-to, and I use it every day. But I am willing to try something different and something new because sometimes you do get tired of using the same thing. So I'm going to see if any of their shades look light enough for me. I am the most fair person, and it's really hard to find foundation that's light enough. And then also, I think the Beauty Blender does help because I was using a foundation brush before, and I've used like the one that's like shaped like a brush, and then I've used the one like the Sigma stippling brush kind of a thing. But I think for me, the blending around the jawline is the easiest with the Beauty Blender, and I just like overall the finish that it leaves. So I think that does help, but the very lightest Revlon Color Stay Whipped Foundation does match me pretty well. And I mean, it's still a little dark, but you can't tell really. So I'm going to look and see what shades they have. I'm also in the market for a new mascara. I do not like the mascara wands, like these rubberized ones that have come out the last couple years. I don't like those. I like the old-fashioned bristle brush. But I'm going to try and see if I can find a new mascara to get. And I am in the market for a new nail polish. But my nail polish collection has become more and more like my makeup collection. I've got so much stuff already that it would be redundant to buy a lot of things. A lot of things are almost exactly the same as stuff I've already got. The packaging might be different, and I'm tempted to buy it because it's a little different maybe, but not enough to make it worth the purchase. And nail polish is becoming the same way. I've got so many nail polishes. I've got so many different shades in each color range. It's just hard to find something unique. But I am in the market for a new nail polish, so I'll probably check out the nail polish while I'm there. And we'll see what else the day brings. I'll try to film in there if I remember. And if there's not too many people around, and I'll see you guys later. I am at Meijers, and I was excited to see they have these Mark My Time bookmarks. I got mine at Amazon, and it was about the same price, but they're really neat because these, the green and the purple one, they, see, those have book lights on them. And then just the plain one here doesn't have a bookmark, but, I mean a timer, or shoot. They don't have a light. The purple and the green one have a light. But you set how much time you want your child to read at night or whenever, and it beeps whenever they've reached that time. So I thought that was really neat. I wanted to show you that they are $15 at my Meijers. I'd forgotten what a good book department Meijers has. Look at the cute little aquarium things. They're really cheap, and they're for little fish tanks. My kids are running up and down the aisle. There's Captain America, and these little things I've seen for way more money. Other places are $1.89.
It's fun back here.
Is it? Oh, look at the Barbie.
Sissy, what's this?
I don't know what this is. It's a
Double-sided printed tank. It's
a lunar. They're fish tanks.
a Barbie fish tank.
Fish tank. And then there are a Cat in the Hat background.
I'm not racing.
Look, it's a background, a Barbie background, and a Hello Kitty background. I guess it goes with this fish tank. Organic canned peaches, even at Whole Foods. And the pears that I've seen before were $4. They are 74 cents for a can of organic pears and $1.49 for organic peaches. So that is amazing. Excited to be at Meijers. I haven't shopped here in over a year. I had no idea they had this much organic stuff. They have all the organic pastas. They're about the same as Whole Foods, about $2 a box.
Do you hear the dragon
And they have gluten-free pasta. Look at all the gluten-free pasta.
Do you smell the odor of dragon
All this is pasta.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, so I am at church right now. It's Wednesday night, and we just left Meijers, and I've showed some clips from when we were there, but I hadn't shopped there, and it's been at least probably a year. I stopped shopping there when they stopped doubling coupons, and Kroger stopped not long after that too. But they stopped doubling coupons, and that was right around the time that we had gotten almost completely organic. And Meijers did have quite a few organic things, but we were getting a lot of our stuff from Whole Foods, and so it just made more sense to get pretty much everything at Whole Foods, which we do now, except for a few filler things that are not organic, and then we get the organic bread from Kroger's. It's the only organic bread that I like, that I have found. But we went to Meijers just because we were over there and my husband needed shampoo. So, plus I had been looking for the CoverGirl Ultra Smooth Foundation, and they didn't have my color at Bed Bath & Beyond. I didn't see any of it at Ulta. And Walmart, did I go to Walmart? No, Target didn't have any. So, which I thought was unusual, because Target usually is one of the first places to get the new things like that. So I was excited to try that. I wanted to try it. I mentioned that in my video earlier today. And I knew that Meijers used to have a really good cosmetics department. So I went there to get shampoo and foundation and ended up spending $78 because, much to my surprise, their organic department, well, I wouldn't really call it a department because they, it's interspersed with their regular non-organic stuff. I kind of wish they did have it in a separate section, but they don't. At least my store doesn't. But I was really, really impressed with the organic selection they had in pretty much every category, particularly the canned fruit. We have had the awfulest time. That's one thing that I've had a really big struggle to find, was affordable organic canned fruit. The girls like to eat a lot of canned fruit, even at home. And then also for lunch on Friday, you know, they go to Co-op and I pack their lunch, and I like to send canned fruit because they don't want to eat a banana every day, and they like peaches and pears and mandarin oranges and things like that. So They had, well, you saw, they had organic pears for 74 cents. I was paying, I think, $3 or $4 at Whole Foods. And organic canned peaches, which were $1.74. I'm not really sure why there was a price difference. I don't know. I don't think peaches are more expensive than pears, but $1.74 is still an awesome price for organic peaches, because I was paying, again, between $3 and $4 for a can of peaches at Whole Foods. And I mean, it's just incredible to find that price. I was really excited about that. I was excited about all the, I mean, they have organic pasta at Whole Foods, and it was about the same price at Meijer's, but I kind of shopped around to look and see most of the things that I buy frequently. I wanted to see if Meijer's had the same type thing for the same, around the same price. That way I could know, okay, if I go to Meijer's, I can get most of my shopping done and not have to go to Whole Foods every time, and Meijer's, if that makes any sense. I did not check the Meijer's meat department. I don't think I would buy meat at Meijer's. I still think I would get it at Whole Foods. And the Whole Foods milk I would probably get. I might try the Meijer brand milk if they had organic milk. I did forget to check that. Kroger's has organic milk, but to me, the last time I got it, I hated it. It had a really weird aftertaste, and maybe that was just that particular bottle, but I haven't gotten it since. We get the Whole Foods milk. But anyway, what else did they have? They had a lot of a whole bunch of selection of gluten-free pasta, which we're not as much gluten-free as we are organic. It's nice when the products overlap and they are gluten-free and organic. But if you are specifically gluten-free, they had a lot of gluten-free pasta, a lot of organic pasta sauce. The organic, we get the Pacific creamy tomato soup, and it was $3.69 on sale, or $3.69 on sale. And it's usually, their regular price was $3.99, and Whole Foods regular price I think is $4.19. So it wasn't a lot cheaper. What else did I see? I did get the foundation. What else did they have? Oh, the organic frozen pizza. It's the Meijer brand again, and they had a spinach and feta cheese one that I wanted to try. My girls hate spinach, so I got just the regular cheese pizza. And we don't typically buy frozen pizza, but I thought it would be nice to have on hand if there's a night when I don't have time to cook, or it is winter time, and there have been quite a few times when we couldn't get out of our driveway. And it's not that we live in the the north or anything, but it's just we have a sloped driveway, and I'm kind of a chicken when it comes to backing out, because I'm always afraid I'm going to back out and slide into the neighbor's car. So there are times when we haven't left just because of that, and so I wanted to kind of have that to try in case we do have a day where we can't get to the store. I mean, I don't know. I was just really excited. Their book department, I had forgotten how awesome their book department is. They expanded their pet department, and they had a lot of stuff there. You saw the cute little fish tank things, which my girls don't know it, but they're getting a fun fish tank for Christmas. And this is my last ditch effort to get a fish tank. I have said before that we were swearing off fish tanks. We were never going to get a fish again. They're messy and they're wet and hard to take care of, even though it's a tiny little thing, and it is so hard to take care of. So you hear screaming in the background, that's the kids going to the gym. I got them a fun fish tank. If you haven't seen it on commercials yet, it's the fish tank where you supposedly like pour water in this little hole and it flushes the dirty water out the other side. You're not ever supposed to have to clean it. So we shall see if that's really true. But those are really small tanks, and I know that a lot of decorations aren't going to fit in that thing, but those little tiny aquarium figurines I showed you all were really cute. And the little gemstones were really cute too and affordable. So, I mean, I don't want to get a bunch of stuff and clunk up that tank because it is really small, and I know that even one fish in there is probably pushing it. But those are really cute, so I was really excited. So if you have a Meijer's in your area, I know it's called Meijer, but we tend to add S's to everything. Meijer's and Kroger's. If you haven't been to your Meijer lately, you might want to check it out. And I think that's pretty much all I have to talk about right now.
So right now I am setting up an online donation with GoFundMe that helps people that can't afford it to pay for life-saving vet procedures and vet bills. So this little dog here, his name was Sam, and he had a spinal condition where he couldn't use his back legs and he would drag them around behind him, and his family could not afford any kind of little cart for him, so they contacted Friends and Vets Helping Pets, which is, like I said, a national organization, and they got him a little cart, and so now he's able to move around the house and his quality of life is so much better. And so I am setting up a GoFundMe account for this. I really feel passionate about this cause, and so you probably see a video about this, but this is what I'm working on right now. So today I am wearing just a basic kind of a thing for me. I'm wearing my Express, what are they called? Skinny jeans and the dark wash. I've got an Old Navy red thermal, and then the red ornament earrings that I showed you my husband got me from Walmart. And this is second day hair after exercising, so it starts getting a little flat. But that's pretty much it. It's an Ugg boot kind of day, and that's what I'm wearing today.
So I'm going to end the vlog here. It is only Thursday, and there's a hair on my nose. It's only Thursday, but tomorrow we have co-op, and then we usually go out to dinner with my parents. So nothing that I could really film co-op. There's too many other kids around, and then eating with my parents, you know, that's kind of would be weird to film. And yes, I cut my face, trimming my eyebrow. So anyway, this has already been a little bit longer than it probably should have been. I know usually people can make their vlogs like 10 minutes or so. I'm kind of having trouble trimming it down. So this is my first attempt at a vlog. If you all thought it was at all interesting, let me know and I'll try to do more. It was really fun. It's hard to make a conscious decision to film certain things, and especially like I think I said, I might have edited it out, but it's hard to film with my kids around all the time. But today is Thursday. We're getting ready to go to lunch at Panera, just me and the girls, and then we'll come back home, and by that time I'll probably put my youngest one down for a rest. She doesn't really take naps anymore. Every once in a while she'll fall asleep if she's got a cold or if she's just really tired, which she does have a cold right now, so she might actually go to sleep. But usually I just put her down with books, and I try to exercise in the afternoons now just so I will not have to do it at nighttime. So I'll try to exercise. And cleaning, I've got to dust the bedrooms and vacuum all the bedrooms today, and then tonight I have to finish the ironing, and that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It was really fun to make, and I wouldn't mind doing it again if you all want to see more things, so let me know. Please like it if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.